Today, I'm going to go over 9 items that are going to instantly elevate your style, but we're going to focus on quality over quantity. That way, you're not spending a bunch of money on items that you end up just never reaching for. Because if you're anything like me, you get excited when something's on sale, or if you find a great price on an item, so you buy a bunch of them. But then you just end up reaching for 1 or 2 of them, leaving the rest collecting dust in the closet. But instead, I'm going to show you how to spend around the same amount of money, picking 1 or 2 items of high quality and timeless classics that never go out of style. Essentially, building you out a timeless capsule wardrobe. Now, if I would start my wardrobe completely over from scratch, this is exactly how I would do it. But I am going to leave 1 bonus item at the end that's going to go with everything on this list, but it is going to take a little bit of confidence to pull that one off. I'll leave that one for the end. Now, item number 1 is going to be the foundation of your wardrobe, and it's going to be a pair of shoes, specifically a pair of brown suede loafers. I would go with the darker brown, allowing you to dress it up or down. Also, the suede lends itself to casual items like jeans and chinos, and you can also pull it off with trousers, and I'm going to show you how to do that in a moment. I had an opportunity to partner again with my friends over at Beckett Seminon, and they sent me over their Cohen loafer in a brown suede. Now, this is very similar to the Cohen loafer I showed you in a previous video when I was showing you how to wear jeans with loafers. Now, these also have the almond toe box, water repellent upper suede, leather insoles, leather sole bottoms, Blake stitching for the construction. So as these shoes wear and tear, you're going to be able to replace these soles with a cobbler. Now these are comfortable right out of the box. And I'll be honest with you guys, I've been looking for a quality suede loafer for a while now. I first tried Aldo. I picked up a pair of shoes for about $139, but they were vegan suede. They were cemented soles, basically glued, and rubber sole bottoms. For $139, I wasn't having it. Now, as much as I love Banana Republic, I ordered a pair of brown loafers online. And even though they advertise them as suede uppers, when I got them in hand, they did not feel of quality, so I returned those right away. So when I had the opportunity to partner with Beckett Seminon and I asked them about their brown suede loafer, I was really excited when I got this shoe in hand. You're going to notice a huge difference in quality with these compared to those with vegan leather or glued soles. If you're trying to build an elevated capsule wardrobe, one of the things I wouldn't skimp on are going to be your shoes. Now these normally run $370, but they're currently on sale for $239. The way that Beckett Seminon is able to pull off these prices is that these shoes are made to order, so there's no backstock of shoes sitting on shelves. That being said, when you order your shoes, it's going to take 8 to 10 weeks to receive. It really depends when you place the order compared to when they're going to ship them out. But for as long as I've been looking for a pair of quality suede loafers, it was well worth the wait. I'll link these below for you guys. Now, if the shoes were your foundation, then item number 2 is going to be the staple piece of your wardrobe, and it's going to be a navy blue blazer or sport coat like what I have on today. As far as the fabric, I would go with something like with the hop sack, something that has a cross-like weave in the material, creating texture to the material, which allows you to dress it up or down. What I would avoid doing is reaching for one of your jackets from your suits, wearing it as a suit separate. That shine and that material of the suits does not allow you to dress it down. As far as the structure, I would go with something minimally structured, either unstructured or minimally lined. I would avoid going with anything with a lot of shoulder padding. You want to reserve that more for your suits and for your formal wear. When you're looking to wear a sport coat or a blazer in a casual setting, you want it to go with the natural flow of your shoulders. As far as the color, I would go with the deep navy. The lighter the blue, it's a little bit harder to create some versatility within your closet with those lighter colors. Also, it's harder to dress up a lighter blue color, so the most versatile is going to be a deep navy. The one that I have on today is from Brooks Brothers. It's normally $498. But if you have a Brooks Brothers factory in your area or online, they very commonly have these off at 50% off. I actually got a little bit more of a discount by doing the in-store text that you can get when you text them in store and they send you a link for a discount. But I also applied for the credit card, so I got an additional 20% off. I think I ended up paying about $194 from this jacket, so $300 off for this quality is well worth it. I highly recommend it. Just don't buy it full price. Wait for some sales or be creative on how you bring that price down. But I'm going to show you in a moment how versatile this jacket is with every outfit I'm going to put together for you. Now, item number 2 I also have on today, and it's going to be an Oxford button-down collar. But I suggest going with a few options here. Have a white and have one in a blue. The one that I have on today is from Charles Turwitt. It also has a twill cross-like weave that allow me to dress it up or down. I also am not a huge fan of wearing a chest pocket when I'm dressing up a shirt, so the ones that I order, I avoid having a chest pocket on there. But that's completely up to you. That's more of a preference. But as you see in these outfits, I can change it out with the white shirt or the blue shirt, and they both look elevated with that blazer. But a third option I recommend to you is having more of a casual Oxford shirt. The one I'm showing you here is from Tommy Hilfiger. It's slightly thicker in material, but also has like a cross-like weave that allows you to dress it down. These are the ones that I leave untucked. You can either button it up or leave it unbuttoned for more of a casual look. And you're going to layer that over item number 4, and it's going to be a high quality t-shirt. In this fall video, I went into great detail about the Pima cotton, how impressed I was with its durability and its quality. It has a stiff collar, stiff sleeves. And what I like about it with the design is that if I want to leave it untucked, it has a little slit to create a little bit of design to the shirt. But it's also long enough to tuck it in like I'm showing you here in this outfit. These are from Banana Republic. They run about $40, but they have online exclusive pricing of 2 for $60, bringing it down to $30. I'll link these below for you, but I highly recommend these if you don't have a high quality t-shirt. Now moving on to item number 5, you're going to absolutely need a pair of high quality all season wool trousers. The color that I would recommend would be a charcoal. The charcoal color allows you to dress it up for more formal events and dress it down for something more casual. The ones I'm showing you here are from Suitsupply. It's their straight leg and a charcoal color. Now these are the ones I'm going to wear with those button down Oxford shirts tucked in for more of a dressy look. I can wear it with the white shirt, or I can wear it with the blue, and I can layer it with the blazer. And if you want to add a little bit of elevation to those outfits, then I suggest going with item number 6, and it's going to be a blue Grenadine tie. Now in this video, I go into great detail on the versatility of the blue Grenadine tie, but I will tell you they're expensive. That Grenadine silk is weaved out of 2 mills in Como, Italy. So those ties are going to run you anywhere from $100 to $200 plus at times. So if that's too steep, then I want to offer you a second option. And it's this blue Grenalux tie. Now this is a tie bars version of the Grenadine tie. It has a very similar cross-like weave, but obviously it's not that Grenadine silk weave. But when you have it on, it's really difficult to tell the difference. But the difference is these are $28. I've had this tie for a few seasons and it's never snagged and it's never pilled. It's really good quality for the price. If you aren't quite ready to spend the money on a Grenadine tie, this is a great option. But I'm still going to give you the link to the Grenadine tie that I did buy, but I'll give you the tie bars version as well. Now, if you're in a situation where you don't really want to wear trousers, but you need to be a little bit dressed up, then item number 7 is going to be a pair of sand-colored chinos. I'm being specific about the color because I'm just not a fan of how khaki chinos look with the navy blazer. It comes across a little bit more of like a prep school uniform. And if that's your thing, or if that's the look you're going for, then have at it. But for me, I just wanted to get away from that look, so I went with this bone sand color. These are from Daniel Cremo. I think they cost me about $69. Very comfortable. They're a little bit mid-waisted, so I'm able to tuck shirts in and it looks a little bit elevated. And with that straight cut, it gives a nice little break down to the shoe. So I can switch out the trousers for these chinos and I can create a smart casual look. But if I want to make it even more casual, I can throw on that Tommy Hilfiger Oxford shirt, leave it unbuttoned, layer it over a t-shirt with my shirt tucked in. This isn't something I would wear in a business setting, a little bit more of a casual look. Now, if you want to have a little bit more versatility as far as dressing something down, then I recommend item number 8, and it's going with medium wash jeans. I'm also being specific about the color here. If you watch any of my videos, you know that I recommend going with a dark color during the fall and winter, and then going with a light wash jean in the spring and summer. But if you're trying to build out a capsule wardrobe, then you want to land somewhere in the middle. The ones I'm showing you here are from American Eagle. They're a slim straight, a little bit higher waisted. So if I want to tuck in the shirt like I have in this outfit, it still looks elevated. What you want to avoid is wearing low-rise jeans with the shirt you're trying to tuck in. There's something called the rule of thirds. And what the rule of thirds means is that 2/3 of your outfit should be covered by your legs. So when you wear something low-rise, it makes your torso look really long, making you look shorter. So if you want to lengthen how you look, then wearing mid to higher rise jeans or chinos or trousers is going to make you look much taller. These cost me about $49 and they're really comfortable. I'll link these below for you. Now, in my opinion, item number 9 is an absolute must-have, and it's going to create some versatility within your closet. And it's going to be an olive green utility jacket. Guys, these are extremely versatile. All you need to do is switch out the navy blazer for that olive green jacket, and it's still going to look like an elevated outfit. But if you don't want to have to wear the navy blazer in every outfit you put together, this creates a lot of versatility. The one I'm showing you here is from Tommy Hilfiger. It's a soft cotton. Now, if you live somewhere very cold, this isn't something you're going to pull off in the fall and winter. But early fall, early spring, it's a perfect jacket. I think after applying some discounts, I ended up paying $83 for this jacket. It is well worth it. I think brand new, they're about $160. Again, when you're putting these items together, try your best to be creative on the pricing. Look for sales, look for secondhand, or if you don't have an outlet mall near you, then you can go online and see what the prices are compared to their retail stores. Now for the bonus item. This is the one that I was telling you, you're going to have a little bit of confidence to pull this one off. I was a little hesitant to getting this one myself, but I was looking for a sweater vest and I was looking for something in a brushed wool. And the ones that I found that I really liked were from Ralph Lauren, and they were $300 to $400. I just didn't want to spend that at the time. I recently had the opportunity to visit Boston with some friends and my wife. And during my shopping, I came across this sweater vest from J. Crew. Now, the normal price of these are $200, but they were half off. Now, when I first saw the sweater, I thought the designs on the sweater were the Fleur de Lis logos, which is a logo you see like on the New Orleans Saints helmets. But as I got closer, I realized they were lobsters. Now, at first I said, no way, I'm not wearing a sweater with a bunch of lobsters on it. But when I tried it on, it was really comfortable. It felt of quality with that brushed wool, and it looked really nice over a white Oxford shirt. I fell in love with Boston, so I thought to myself, here's an opportunity to get a sweater vest that I like and do something to commemorate my trip of visiting Boston with my friends and family. So I picked it up. Now again, this is when you're gonna have to have confidence to wear it. Just don't wear it whenever you're going to Red Lobster. All right guys, I hope that gives you some guidance. Like I said, this is exactly how I would start over from scratch if I was redoing my closet. Let me know what items you have, which ones you agree with, which ones you stay away from, or if you have the confidence to pull off that sweater vest. And as always, thanks again, and see you in the next one.